Pence.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
Hey, Super Bowl Sunday
Yes.
coming up for the Mark Corrals of the world. Who you got?
Oh, man. I got to go with Seattle. I got to root for the local Rock Hill boy, Robbie Oates, who's playing fullback, tight
Come on,
end.
man. I thought you were going to say Emanwari.
No.
Come on, man.
Gamecock.
Rookie.
He's the guy who hit that tiger and then
playing.
stood over him like that.
No. That was like 10 years ago. No, Emanwari, man. He is developing.
He's great.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, no, I still have to go with the Rock Hill boy in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to cheer for the Seahawks, I
know.
certainly don't want to cheer for the Patriots. Now, Drake May's just right up the road.
Yeah.
And, he could be the next Tom Brady. Who knows?
Well, and it's a little bittersweet for me because my Broncos had beat the Bills, who I thought was the big
Team to beat.
challenge, right, with Josh Allen. But in the process,
he
Bo
snapped
Nix
his leg and
breaks
celebrated.
his ankle. And so we were a little hamstrung with a backup. Still played great, lost only by a field goal. But, I think Seattle's going to pull it out. I think it's going to be closer than some folks. I think it's going to be only about 4 points. I think it's going to be a good game. So
I'm just frustrated. I keep seeing these teams break down, rebuild, and I'm still waiting on the Panthers to get there first. Imagine being a Bills fan. That would be tough.
Yeah, so this episode of Pints of Politics is brought to you by Comer Distributing. Comer Distributing Company is a wholesale beer distributor located in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Founded in 1971, Comer is a family-owned business that distributes beer and other beverages to York, Chester, Fairfield, Lancaster, Kershaw, Lexington, and Richland counties.
Should we talk about the breaking news within the South Carolina Senate?
What is the breaking news?
I mean, everyone keeps asking, like, which one of us are going to run.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to run?
I'm not going to run. Are you going to run?
I hadn't really thought about it.
Well, I might run then.
So, folks, I think we talked about this in the last segment with Wes Clymer.
Yes. Stepping away happens to represent both of us.
Yeah.
Now, how fun would it be if we both run
That would
and
be
run
great.
against each other?
That would be great.
And then do a weekly podcast as well.
That would be great. You know what I mean? That would definitely change the dynamics of an election,
Yeah. You'd be studying your own notes. I'm studying my own notes, trying to one-up each other.
Well, I mean, but actually two friends who are running and just saying like, hey, y'all, this is
Good
what
choice.
election should be about is folks giving you a contrast of, look, the intellectual or the emotional. No. I'm saying like the passion or the policy. And so, but yeah.
Honestly, I think that's what makes us such a great team and why I think that we should stay in the house to continue getting things done. Because whenever you need a little bit of emotion, I can come in there. And whenever I need a little bit of backup to calm me down and hit me with the facts.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So just, if you need a little bit of Brandon Guffey in a Hollywood movie, it's Apollo in Rocky 3, where he's telling Rocky.
Didn't he die in that one?
No, that was 4.
Okay.
But you're the emotion side of this thing, and when Apollo is telling Stallone in a sparring session, when Stallone wants to quit and say, "Oh, we'll just get it tomorrow," and you're like, "There is no tomorrow."
Yeah, no.
That is what Brandon Guffey brings to my life. So, no plans on doing that. We never got into this for political fame, fortune, or power. We just wanted to give folks a voice. And man, the great thing about doing this with like-minded folks like you is, man, we're full transparency.
Gotta be.
We don't care if cameras follow us around, folks. We are who we are.
A lot of people have told us, I mean, especially I know you were told this. Hey, that'll be the end of your political career if you do a podcast with Brandon Guffey. You can't be around him saying some of these things.
More than once, for the record.
So, but, I can only be me. Look, I was just as shocked as anyone else whenever I first got elected.
Yeah.
And,
Correct.
But I think that's what people appreciate. It's just the honesty and straightforward and transparent. This episode is brought to you by Burns Automotive. When your ride needs help, don't stress. Call Burns. Honest work, fair prices, and service you can trust. From oil changes to major repairs, Burns Automotive keeps you rolling. Burns, where South Carolina drives with confidence.
And so, and I do have an announcement because this is going to be dropped on Monday, so I can do it. I think I've talked to the audience before about setting up a nonprofit for housing affordability. I have done that. Thrive Homes is the name of that because I feel that as God created earth for us not to just survive, but to thrive, stable home ownership or stable homes provide families the environment to not just survive, but to thrive. And so I'm going to be announcing tomorrow that I am teaming up with Oakland Baptist Church. They are going to be providing 2 lots to where Thrive Homes are going to build their first 2 homes. And we're going to work with local nonprofits to find ideal candidate families to where we can provide that stable home environment. And it's either going to be, they don't pay anything, or it's going to be a stair-step approach where depending on...
Where they can function, depend on them.
Discount rent, half rent, whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. And we're going to try to form missions around those families to where we can actually get them back as productive citizens in our community. So look forward to giving you updates on those efforts as we work with my church in Oakland Baptist Church, and also with a lot of other community stakeholders who practice in the space, whether it's Habitat for Humanity, Family Promise, or we also have a local Life House that does a great job with helping mothers with kids who have run into some tough times and just need a little bit of support, a little bit of hand up, so to speak, in their life. So
you don't want people to depend on government, and that's one of the things I've always loved about Rock Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Rock Hill is truly a community. And for those of you who might not be from this area, I can tell you, you can't compare the Rock Hill area, the York County area, with anywhere else within the state.
Yeah, and this sort of goes along with the ethos of that's where nonprofits like, whether it's Habitat for Humanity, but also churches, right, and community come in and support these community efforts. It's not reliant solely on government, whereas government can play a helpful role, but it also leans on the community and just sort of that Christian sort of spirit of helping one another. So
that's awesome. First time I've heard about it was on here as well. So pretty good.
So we look forward to just giving periodic updates on that those efforts. We always like to say, don't talk about Jesus, show.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
So this is one of those things. It's just your faith in action.
Don't be like those north on the east side within David Barton's district.
That's not very Christian. So
if everyone's praying and you're taking pictures of people praying to promote how Christian you are, you might have a problem. Just saying.
Well, and look, folks, I think I would consider myself a Christian. We dance a little bit. We drink a little beer every now and again. But I think, deep down in our hearts, we, praise Jesus as our Lord and Savior, but we also like to help take care of our neighbors. And so this is in that sort of spirit of trying to take care of folks who have just run on a little bit of hard luck. So
ultimately, it's about what's in your heart.
Yeah.
And I think you've shown it over and over with what you do with the community. Grateful for Oakland Baptist actually partnering with you to do this as well.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a fun project. It really is. It's sort of a great mission effort. It is showing who we are as citizens of Rock Hill in this community. So look forward to giving the 2 listeners updates along the way.
Yeah. So y'all continue to please support us, follow us. In case you didn't really catch it, neither one of us are running for Senate. We're staying right where we are.
Yeah.
Wes just killed my plan.
Ultimately,
hopefully,
that's up to the people of 46 and 48.
Yeah.
Filing period is next month. I think you plan on running.
I plan on running. I plan on having some competition.
Yeah.
So we will see how that ends.
Competition's always good. And I'll be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So look forward to those announcements as we file next month, and look forward to all the developments in the House next week. We'll be back Wednesday-ish, maybe Thursday for a midweek sip.
Hopefully Wednesday.
And we would appreciate if you like, subscribe, follow. Go check us out on pintsandpolitics.show.
Thank y'all.
We out.
Pull up a shed, going heavy.